The Myth of Narcissus and Echo, based on Ovid's third book of Metamorphoses.
Fantastic.
Presented by Marian Faye S. Malolos and Rhea May B. Marquez from Section BS Ed English 2A.
So hi everyone, my name is Rhea May Marquez and now I am presenting the background and the summary of mythology of Narcissus and Echo.
So this is the background of mythology Narcissus and Echo. The myth of Echo and Narcissus explores the boundaries between love and obsession and warns that obsessive self-love comes with consequences. What are the limits of love? How far can it go? This question lies in the very center of the myth of Echo and Narcissus. And this story, both protagonists discover that love can become unbearable if not returned. While Echo fell in love with Narcissus, Narcissus fell in love with himself. Love turned to an obsession, and obsession into existential despair. Echo and Narcissus myth is a good reminder that there is a difference between healthy self-love and obsessive narcissism. We will explore the myth of Echo and Narcissus as presented in Ovid's third book of Metamorphoses. But before everything, let's have a short review of the characters.
Our main character, Echo, who is an innocent forest nymph that loved to talk. Narcissus, a vain and handsome young man with many admirers but uninterested in romantic relationships. Zeus, king of gods, he is always in pursuit of a young girl. Hera, the wife of Zeus, who constantly gets on her nerves, striking up romances with other women. Nemesis, the avenging goddess that answered a rejected lover's prayers and put a curse on Narcissus.
So this is the summary of mythology Narcissus and Echo. Man and woman attempted to attract his attention and love, but no one realized him to answer his name. One of the women that fell in love with Narcissus was the name Echo. Echo was the woman who enjoyed talking and was known for interrupting other conversation. However, she did the mistake of helping Zeus, the king of the Greek Olympian gods, and hiding his love affairs from his wife Hera. As soon as Hera realized what Echo was doing, she caused her never be able to speak her mind out loud again. Instead, Echo would only be able to repeat the last words spoken by someone else. One day, Echo saw Narcissus in the woods and enchanted by his looks, began spying on him. Echo followed boy and became more and more attracted on him. At some point, Narcissus realized that he was being followed. Narcissus, unable to see who killed him, invited boys to come closer to him. Echo lost the second and jumped out. She opened her arms and went to embrace Narcissus. However, he was not as enthusiastic. The rejection was too cruel for Echo to handle it. Echo could not accept the way he had treated and decided to live alone in the wilderness. However, the thought of her rejection kept coming back. In the end, her feelings were so intense that her body withered away, and the only thing left behind her bones and voice. Echo was keeping living in the woods. In the hills are a place where she can still be heard. Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, heard what happened to Echo from the nymphs and the creature of the forest and decided to help. Nemesis attracted Narcissus to spring with crystal, clear and calm waters. Narcissus, tired of hunting, decided to a break and drink some water. The more water he drank, the more he stared at his own image. His image had completely neutralized him as he was burning with desire for the person he saw in the water of the spring. The tiniest ripple in the water caused Narcissus to panic as the water mirrors was disturbed. She thought, and his image will leave him. After finally accepting the futility of his attempt, Narcissus lost will to live and reluctantly said farewell. Echo had been watching returned his words like Western farewell.
Good day, everyone. My name is Marian P.S. Malolos, and I'm presenting to you the theme and the influence of the myth to our culture, psychology, and moral principles. The theme of this myth is excessive pride leads to bad things. It is because the myth explores the boundaries between love and obsession and warns us that obsessive self-love comes with consequences. The story teaches us to beware to the trap of vanity and don't go around thinking you are the center of the universe. While Greek myth has been a source of inspiration for artists for many centuries, aspects have been introduced into psychology, especially in the domain of personality. Freud introduced the term narcissism as a disorder in the early 20th century. Another influential psychoanalyst, Rosenfeld, furthered explanations of narcissism by introducing types of libidinal and destructive narcissism, both of which can be seen in Echo and Narcissus. Also in psychology, there is called echoing, in which the individual repeat words and phrases heard from another person and can be immediate or delayed. In the age of social media, the term narcissism keeps coming up in our feeds more and more frequently. Narcissism becomes a part of societies. In Christopher Last, in his bestseller, The Culture of Narcissism, considers individualism as an extremist and improper phenomena. These are the references that we used to gather data for this presentation. Thank you for listening and have a good day.